Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're focusing on one of the most critical instruments for any school founder, manager, or educator, the Student Progress Report.
Exactly, and it's something that is so much more than just a bureaucratic checkbox.
It really is. I think people often confuse it with, the final report card that comes at the end of the year.
They do, but it's fundamentally different. A progress report is more of a summary document. It outlines a learner's development over a specific period. It's a narrative snapshot of their growth.
A snapshot that happens frequently enough to actually be proactive.
That's the key word right there, proactive. A report card looks back. A progress report looks forward.
So for our listeners, school leaders who are juggling a million things, how do we frame this so it doesn't just feel like more administrative overhead?
Well, the real insight is that a good progress report shifts your focus from just, compliance to something closer to predictive modeling. By giving families this data midterm, you're creating this bridge. You're showing accountability. And it lets your educators catch any troubling patterns early enough to actually intervene.
And that builds trust, genuine trust.
It really does. And from the administrative side, the centralization it's just a huge operational win.
I can imagine. No more juggling 50 different spreadsheets and email threads when it's time for accreditation.
Right, it's all there.
Yeah.
But to get that impact, you really need a consistent structure.
Okay, so what should every good report include?
You need your academic overview, of course, but with skill-focused notes, not just a grade. Then a clear attendance summary and some notes on behavior and social development.
And I'm guessing some override comments to tie it all together?
Yes, exactly. But even with the best structure, you can fall into some pretty common traps.
Let me guess. Vagueness is number one.
You got it. A comment like good progress tells a parent absolutely nothing. It's useless.
Right.
It needs to be specific. Something like, she's mastered 80% of the multiplication table, but needs practice applying division concepts. That's actionable.
And I imagine using a lot of academic jargon is another big no-no.
Oh, for sure. And sending the report too late. A report that lands a week before finals isn't a tool for intervention. It's just a history lesson.
Okay, so it's clear the effort is worth it. But the time commitment, that's the real roadblock for teachers.
It would be if you were doing it all manually. But this is where a powerful administrative system really pays off. It's about automated consistency.
So how does a system like ours help with that?
Well, take a founder like Lauren. She can use the grading configuration to define all the academic terms and grading schemes one time.
And then that just rolls out across all the classes, so everyone's on the same page.
Exactly. No grade drift between departments. And for teachers, as they input grades for tests or homework, the system just calculates the average grades automatically.
So they're not doing manual math. They're spending that time writing those insightful, personalized comments we just talked about.
And then for leaders handling, the large co-op or a big school, efficiency is everything.
You can't be generating these one by one.
No way. We see managers like Amanda who use bulk actions to create and download reports for an entire cohort in just a few clicks. It saves hours of admin time.
And you still maintain control over what's being shared.
It's critical. You as the leader can go into the report card settings and just toggle what's visible. Maybe you want to include attendance but hide behavioral notes for this term, or switch from letter grades to percentages. You have that control.
So at the end of the day, it's not just a formality.
Not at all. A student progress report is the ultimate bridge between school and home.
And when it's structured right and backed by an efficient system, it becomes a powerful, proactive tool for improvement.
You're not just summarizing history. You're helping to shape a better future for that student.
That's a great way to think about it. Thank you for tuning in to The Deep Dive. We hope this helps you streamline your reporting process for maximum impact.